I didn't know y'all had Kirk Franklin after. Look like Kirk been eating a lot. Yeah. He done ate a lot. How y'all doing? I don't know if I need a judge because God is my judge, and I didn't tell him that I needed a judge in here. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a second. That all right? That's good. I'm glad to be here at the Sunday's Best because I always been wanting to be at Sunday's Best. What? It's the guy. You do hair, don't you? Yeah. I need mine done. See, I need you to help me out when I get through. But anyway, I wanted to come in because I see the diversity in here. I like diversity. Y'all know what diversity is? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about, diversity. Because when I was little and I used to go to church was so boring. And the deacons that we had, they would sing "This Little Light of Mine," but they make it all one word. It was "This Little Light of Mine." I want y'all to sing that for me. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Y'all sing it with me, sing it. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little, what that make you feel like? It make you feel like you want to go to sleep. I had a friend named Earl, and I went to Earl's church, and Earl had a diverse church, and there was a doctor named Dr. Kinneman. And the first time I ever heard them take that song and change it and do some other stuff with it, I want y'all to clap your hand like this.
Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine all the time, let it shine.
He said this, he said,
don't let the devil put it out, I'm gonna let it.
I liked it there. Stop clapping. I enjoyed that. It put some energy in that music. When you come to church, you gotta have energy. But I'm glad to be out here because y'all know God has a sense of humor. Did you know God had a sense of humor? If you didn't know, look at the person sitting next to you. Because I guarantee you're going to find something that's going to make you laugh. Now look, I'm going to tell y'all real quick. I was raised up in the country. Way out there in the country where they had the house with the screen door. Anybody from the country, raise your hand. Don't lie because y'all out here at the expo. I know y'all from the country. Now, you remember that screen door with the hole in it, with the latch? But it was locked. Yeah, I remember it was a screen door with a hole. It had a latch and the latch was locked. Never understood why they locked it because it had the hole in it. You can open it if you want to. Now look, now where I was raised up, we had a TV with 2 channels that was on and off. And I remember watching TV, and I remember one time, this is a story I'm going to tell you real quick, and it's a true story, kind of sort of. Look. We was in the country, and I had an uncle named Uncle Brother. That's his name, Uncle Brother. Back then, you didn't need no name. Uncle Brother, Big Mama, Mama Sister, Baby Sister, whatever. So, Uncle Brother went out one day and took a hog, and slaughtered the hog, and took the hog, and gutted up and everything. And we had breakfast that morning, and we had chitlins and saps and biscuits. That's right, saps. It tastes better than syrup. Now look, we had chitlins, saps, and biscuits, and I was eating off this plate. I asked Uncle Brother, is this plate clean? He said, clean as cold water gonna get it. I sat there and looked at Uncle Brother. So it was around lunchtime. Now Uncle Brother had a handkerchief in his pocket. He would go out in the field. The same pocket, the same handkerchief he blew his nose with. He would go in the field and pick peaches off the tree and knock the peaches off and take the handkerchief and clean the peaches. And I wonder why we gained so much weight because of the extra sustenance. Anyway, it's around lunchtime and we getting ready to eat. We had hog maws, pig feet, fat back, green bean, cornbread, corn, and peach cobbler. and dewberry pie, all that stuff at the same time. But it was that same plate Uncle Brother gave me, and I said, Uncle Brother, this plate clean. He said, clean as cold water gonna get it. So I just looked at him. So later on that evening, it was time for us to have supper. If you ever had supper, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you had supper. Don't lie. Supper is when you sit at the table and you wait on Daddy to eat. You don't eat before Daddy eat. There wasn't no microwave back then. You may have a wood stove, but you ain't had no microwave. Anyway, it was supper time, and we was getting ready to eat. I looked at that same plate. It was blue. I said, Uncle Brother, is this plate clean? He said, clean as cold water gonna get it. So that next morning, we got ready to take the trash out. Now, we didn't have no trash truck. We had to burn the trash, so we had to make sure we had no burn ban. So we went out there to burn the trash. And as we took the trash out, all of a sudden, we come back to the porch. And there was a dog sitting right there. Uncle Brother kicked the dog, said, move out the way, cold water.